Yan. Good afternoon. Yan. Katatapos ko lang po sa aking duty, sa aking work. So, yung first video ko about the VA career, biglang marami pong nag-message sa akin in Facebook kung paano daw mag-start. So, bago po ang lahat, let me introduce myself. My name is Jennifer Lansang Schultz. I'm married to Wendell Harlow Schultz Jr. And I have two handsome sons. I am working as an SEO and as an SEO strategist and consultant, and also may mga sideline pa po. Yun ang isang advantage ng pagiging home-based job. Most of you knows my experience knows me, not my experience, knows me. So, ang i-discuss ko na lang po sa inyo right now is my initial experience as having the home-based job. So, before ako nakarating dito sa work ko na ito is I worked as a part-time copywriter, transcriber at the rate of 30 pesos per hour. Yes, per hour. Bali may isang Filipina na I think na ano ko siya sa Facebook lang. So she's sending me PDF files, and then kino-convert ko sila into Word. Dapat kapareho ng PDF file, no? Which is medyo matrabaho yon, and parang para sa akin it's not worth it. So, nag-work ako doon for at least a week yata. So, yun. And then, another person gave me audios na itatranscribe mo yung conversation. Pero, ang hihirap intindihin dahil hindi sila American na nagsasalita. They are different, yung accent nila in English is different, so ang hirap talagang intindihin. And then after that, I went to Craigslist, no? Because I was really searching. I never stopped. Talagang I am very eager to work home-based, no? So, I went to Craigslist and I was able to find a job that ang sabi nila is data entry. So, I worked for 3 weeks graveyard shift, no? Yung magtatrabaho ka from 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. O, tama, that's 8 hours. So, may 1 hour kang parang lunch break. Parang call center ka, kaya lang you are on the data entry. So, nag-encode ka lang. Now, the reason why I said it's a scam kasi on the first is they are asking me to post ads sa Craigslist, which is initially it was okay, but in the long run nagtataka ako, they are asking me to do fake resumes na, and then they ask me to make 5 accounts in Skype. So parang sabi ko, this is not normal. So, I quit that even though hindi ko kinuha yung aking salary kasi it is not truthful. Kumbaga, ako kasi I work honest as an honest person. So, syempre, ang kailangan ko din is an honest employer. And plus, yung employer na ma-meet ko through Gmail lang is hindi man niya ina-identify, hindi ko man nakita itsura niya, hindi niya man ina-identify yung kanyang talagang pangalan. Ang nakalagay lang is executive assistant. So, sa lahat ng mga email correspondence. So, to cut the long story short, huminto ako doon, and then I prayed, no? There was one day na I opened my Bible, and then sa Matthew 7:7, ang sabi niya, ask and it will be given you, seek and you will find, knock and it shall be open unto you, sabi niya. So I never gave up even though I am failing doon sa na yon. I never lose hope. So I still persevered, no? Ang ginawa ko, type lang ako ng how to search for a virtual assistant job. Yung mga ganong tipo na mga subjects ang tinatype ko. And then, one day, may nakita akong YouTube link na yun yung pinrest ko. And then came yung employer ko, my current employer now, nagsasalita siya. He was introducing himself, and then he was telling what is the company all about, what is his career, and what is their requirement. So dun sa last na sinabi niya is, if you are interested, click the link below, sabi niya. So out of curiosity, I clicked the link, and then it led me to submitting my resume. So submit ako ng aking resume. And then second is after kong masubmit yung resume ko, hiningi nila yung aking Skype ID. And then I gave it to them, and then it led me to another link again wherein typing speed test ako, kasi ang kailangan nga nila is a virtual assistant. So after that, nung natapos ko na yon, it led me to another link again wherein they are asking me to do a correspondence in reply to a certain situation. So natapos ko yon, and then after that, the final test is to test the speed of my internet. So after that, nung natapos ko na lahat yun, I received an email from them saying na may interview ako. I was shortlisted from I think 150 applicants from all around the globe, no? So ang nangyari yata, there were only 5 of us who passed the exam, and then na shortlist na naman, naging 3, and then sa bandang huli, ako na lang ang natira. Ako na lang ang, kumbaga talagang, ako na yung pinili kasi mas mabilis kasi akong mag-type. So, nung natapos ko na lahat yun, they sent me an offer. So, nung sinend nila yung offer ko, first is, syempre, we are testing the trust of each other. So, ang una nilang ginawa was send me my paycheck on a daily basis. So, which is good. And then, after that, naging weekly na yung paycheck. And then, after 3 months, I was given an increment. And then, every year, meron akong increment and promotion, and also evaluation, which is it is helping in a sense na kumbaga nakaka-increase ng valor or the value, no, being a virtual assistant. So just last year 2 years ago, ang naging title ko is SEM or Search Engine Marketing Expert, and then last year I became SEO strategist and consultant. So kumbaga ini-evaluate ako ng aking mga employer every year, and then the good thing is they are open also with my opinion. So ang ano kasi is people doesn't care what you know unless they know what that you care. Kumbaga, I cared with the company. We started, our company is a property management company. We are the one in charge of putting property management companies on top of Google. So, yun yung ginagawa ng company namin. We don't sell anything except leads. We call it leads or lead generation. Now, ayan, natapos ko na yung I have introduced myself. So, gusto ko lang i-share yung yung sinabi ni Mark Zuckerberg. Sabi niya, the biggest risk is not taking the risk. In a world that is changing radically or quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking the risk. So we all have to take the risk, or we all have to take that one leap of faith. Patience, persistence, perseverance is the key in order for us to get what we want, or in order to get yung gusto natin, or the dream that we wanted to be. It will not fall like, yung sinasabi nila na it will fall out from a guava tree. No, you have to pick it up, you have to do something, so now I want to share with you yung basic things that you need to know in becoming a virtual assistant. Or in virtual assistant kasi is a category of our work. So I could say the basic things that you need to know in having a home-based job na lang. Okay, so I have laid down here some bullet points that can help you. First thing is the workplace, no? You have to get a place in your house na magiging conducive dun sa work mo, no? The biggest advantage of working online is the flexibility of your workplace. So your workplace has to be conducive for your work. Okay? So whether sa bahay yan, sa coffee shop, sa beach, or anywhere, no? But just make sure that your workplace is conducive in order for you to be able to concentrate with the work that you are given, or the task that you are given, or the work that you are looking into. So that's one of the important thing. Like dito sa amin sa bahay, I tried a room doon sa maliit naming room, which was considered a maid's room before. So doon ako nag office noon, which is good in a sense, no? Kasi nilagyan ko siya ng kama, and then nandun yung aking computer table, and then pag napagod ako, natutulog na ako at the same time, but and then I opted to nasisira yung monitor ko kasi masyadong maliit yun at saka mainit. So what happened is dito ako sa living room, and it is an area wherein my children knows that this is a boundary, this is a workplace of mom. Kaya pag dumarating sila from school, talagang alam nila na I'm still working. Kapag nakaupo ako sa computer, it means I'm still working. So hindi nila ako ini-istorbo. And we played that. We made that rule that when mom is in front of the computer, it means she's working, focusing on what she's working. Okay, so next thing that you need is your equipment, whether it is a desktop or a laptop. Sa lahat naman yata ng bahay ngayon, meron tayong mga laptop, meron tayong mga computers or desktop. So in the equipment, it's up to you really kung ano yung gusto mo. I'm not that quite technical about computers, my son Eros is, siya yung tumutulong sa akin na pag halimbawa, anak, gusto ko ganito, ano yung dapat. So, my 15-year-old son is telling me, oh, mami, dapat ganito, mami, dapat ganito. So, yun, kaya ako nagkaroon ng isang hybrid na computer because I am upgrading every now and then. Kasi, minsan, nag-start ako with an i3, hindi, Pentium 4 pa yata yun. No, it's an i3. So I started with an i3 laptop, and then after 2 years, after a year, nagkaroon ako ng desktop na i3 din siya. But the thing is, when you are into data entry na work, then you need at least a keyboard, no? A laptop naman, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng keyboard. Pero in order, kasi ako mabilis akong mag-type, so talagang may keyboard ako, no? So that's one of the things. And then if you are into ESL or you are teaching like a call center or CSR ka na tinatawag, customer support representative, then you should have the headset. But for me, I don't need those kasi hindi ako voice. Meron kasing voice, non-voice, no? So, yung mga yon, we will tackle it on the next coming videos. So, as we go along, we will learn. Tayo po ay matututo at sa bawat isa. And also, the next thing that you need is internet connection, no? A stable and reliable internet connection is one of the most important thing as a home-based employee or home-based entrepreneur, no? So, ako kasi during the first part of my VA career is meron lang akong isang ISP. So, I decided nung nagkaroon ng Santi, nagkaroon ng mga bagyo that made the internet connection so difficult, I get frustrated, no? I think everybody will understand, especially those people who are really relying on a very good internet connection for their living. Maintindihan ninyo kung minsan kung bakit sabog tayo dahil nga yung connection sumasabog. So that is one of the things na talagang nagiging yun yung isa lang sa hindrances or na nakikita sa home-based job. So, make sure that you have a backup. So, bumili ako ng isang prepaid na home wifi. Pag talagang walang internet connection or may problema yung aking internet, then I use that one as a backup. Okay? It has to be very reliable, no? Kasi ang puhunan mo kasi dito is a trust, no? Your employer trusts you. So ako kasi when there is a notice na magkakaroon ng brownout, pinupost yan sa Facebook ng ating electric company. So I inform my boss na, sir, I may or may not, ganun ang lagi ko sinasabi, I may or may not be able to sign up for work because we have this power failure announcement. So, but if it will come earlier than the schedule, then I will work. Ganun ang sinasabi ko. So, I am developing the trust with them. So, lagi naman nila sinasabi, it's okay, Jenny, just for us, just when you sign back in, then you do this. So, yun ang naging sa kanila, no? So, that's one of the things na na-develop ko sa mga boss ko. That's why hindi ako nagwo-worry kapag walang internet, kapag walang kasi I tell them beforehand. And if the weather is we're having a problem with the weather, sinasabi ko rin sa kanila that we have this thunderstorm, we have this typhoon, so and so. They are and sometimes I give them a link, no? Doon sa ka-copy paste ko yung link ng thunderstorm announcement. So at least they know that you're telling the truth, no? So yun. So then the fourth thing that you need to do, medyo matagal po itong video natin na to kasi we will focus on how to tailor fit your resume or your biodata or your curriculum vitae, whatever you call it. We have to fire up your resume, no? Once you have the workplace, the equipment, the internet connection, then the other thing which is your kumbaga sa pasaporte mo to set up your home-based job is to tailor fit your resume, no? Now, if you are a fresh graduate, wala kang problema kasi wala ka namang experience na ilalagay. But what you can do is you have to highlight your skills and you have to enumerate yung mga tools where you are good at, no? Yung mga softwares that you have studied at kung saan ka magaling doon. You have to highlight those. And then if you have work experience naman, you know, but you do not have an online experience, then what you need to do is to be a little bit smart in preparing your resume. You have to put yourself doon sa sapatos ng employer mo and ask yourself na what do you look for in an applicant? Ano ba yung sa tingin mo kailangan ng employer na yon? So yun ang ilalagay mo sa iyong resume. It's not that you are going to put things there that you don't know what to do, no? This will take a little bit of researching and iaano mo siya, ipapartner mo siya dun sa skills mo. Halimbawa, if you are looking in a position of data entry, okay, and then hindi ka magaling sa Excel, o kaya hindi ka magaling sa Word, so you cannot apply for a data entry, no? So, but the thing is, may mga data entry that they will give you yung tools like QuickBooks, no? Isang software na kung halimbawa magaling ka naman sa accounting and they will give you the tools, then madali na lang pag-aralan yung mga softwares. Mostly pag data entry kasi nag-encode ka lang. So, now, tumatahol talaga yung aking aso. Okay? So, so that's the resume, no? For fresh graduate and dun sa mga walang online experience sa work. Now, hold on lang. Patahimikin ko muna yung aso ko.